Hi guys, let's make delicious banga soup together while I give you gist. So while growing up, my mom used to make very tasty banga soup with starch. On this fateful day, she came back from the market with ingredients for banga soup. I was so excited to eat my favorite food that I cancelled my outing with a friend. But because I was trying to avoid the work of cooking the soup, I laid on the chair in the sitting room pretending to have stomach ache. My plan was to wait for the soup to be ready. Then I'll say the stomach ache was gone so I can eat the soup. It was a good plan and it seemed to be working because my mom entered the kitchen to cook the soup herself. While she was busy cooking, I too was busy scrolling through my phone. Few minutes into the execution of my brilliant plan, I heard a loud bang. I jumped up in shock and ran towards where the sound came from. I didn't even remember that I was pretending to have stomach ache. As I entered the kitchen, I saw the pot of soup on the floor. Apparently, after my mom had washed the banga and put in a pot, she was trying to put it on the fire and the pot slipped from her hand and fell on the floor. I stood in the kitchen looking at her and the soup on the floor in disbelief. She just looked at me, walked out of the kitchen, entered her room and closed the door. I almost cried. I was looking forward to eating the soup. Plus, at this point, I was very hungry. So I took a mop and soap and mopped the whole kitchen clean because the soup had spilled everywhere. Then I took money from where we usually keep it and went to the market to buy fresh banga, or as some of you know, fresh palm nut. Then came back home to pound it, wash it, and then cook the soup. All the while, regretting not helping in the first place, as I could have avoided this much work. When I was done cooking, I made starch and went to call my mom to eat. She came into the sitting room, surprised and happy, praising me for being able to cook despite my stomach ache. If only she knew I didn't feel any stomach ache. Plus, the baby girl treatment she was enjoying while eating the soup was what I planned for myself. Moral lesson of the story: don't ignore the opportunity to help your family.